So, when you are not studying or in classes, what do you like to do for fun?
I play games on my computer, but it's in rough shape right now, so I don't know, I'm gonna have to find something else to do. Probably read.
All right, I was going to see how long we'd go before somebody said something. But this is a cultural difference in silence. Now, Kyle said awkward. At what point did it become awkward for you? Like, would you say it was like 5 seconds after you stopped talking, 10 seconds?
Probably, but only because you were nodding.
Okay.
That was super weird to me,
Oh.
because it's like you were nodding to me is a sign that you're understanding what I'm saying, but I stopped saying things and you kept nodding.
Oh, so it would have been less awkward if I had just stood there like this?
Maybe.
Okay. All right, next time I do this demonstration, I'm going to do that. So in high uncertainty avoidance cultures, which I have admitted I tend to be very high uncertainty avoidance, and some of you probably are as well, like you were very uncomfortable by that interaction immediately, that may be an indication that you are also high uncertainty avoidant like myself. But in high uncertainty avoidance, we tend to be very uncomfortable with silence. And I'm going to show you two very different conversations. So can I have two people who help me out with the reading, just a quick dialogue? It's very short, but two people. All right, thanks, Gabby. Can I have one other person help me out?
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Josh. You can stay in your seats, that's fine. So why don't you be person number 1, Gabby, and Josh, why don't you be person number 2?
I studied in Finland.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I had a great time.
How about the people?
Finns are very nice.
What did you learn about Finland?
Nothing really.
Why not?
Finns don't say much.
All right, now let's look at one more conversation.
I studied in America.
What was the experience like?
The people in the country were really nice.
What did you learn about America?
Not much.
Why not?
Americans just like to talk all the time.
All right. So very different. I mean, they had the different conclusions about they had similar conclusions about the other people group, but notice the role that talk or silence played. In one instance, talk was having a negative role. In the other one, silence was being interpreted very negatively. There's a really interesting example actually from the Lane article, and if you recall this, but they were talking about how in Japan, if you get proposed to, oftentimes the response will be silence. Now, how is that being interpreted according to Lane? Like, how is that reaction being perceived?
Here?
No, in Japan.
Good, probably.
Yeah, so much talk that you don't know what to say.
Yeah. All right.
Good.
So it was being perceived, yes, very positively. So, like, imagine, and I mean, this is maybe why you asked here. Imagine you get proposed to. How would you respond in that moment? Like, how would you react? Or no, excuse me. You propose to somebody and they respond in silence. How would you react or how would you respond? My guess is you would start to have doubts, right? My wife's response to me proposing to her was, "Are you serious?" And she said it not once, 3 times. And I will tell you, I preferred that response to the silence. Like the silence, I think would have been very disorienting and doubt-inducing. All right, for our next nonverbal channel, which is chronemics, we're actually going to do a little bit of a case study, and I'm going to kind of an interactive thing. So we're going to use Nearpod for this exercise. So if you will join me on Nearpod, here is the code there.
Is that a Z or a 2?
It's a Z.